I wanted to do a review on Oppenheimer since it got so many awards. But while watching the movie, I actually got a couple ideas on some theories. And for a quick review, I will tell you, the movie was terrible. Anyway, grab yourself a snack, get yourself a drink, take a seat, and check out my theory on Oppenheimer. So you get this guy Oppenheimer, right? He's an American theoretical physicist. He was the director of the Manhattan Project's Los Alamos Laboratory during World War II. And he was often referred to as the Big Daddy Mac of the atomic bomb. So before this guy's career blew up, he went to Harvard, got his chemistry degree. In 1925, he got his doctorate in physics from some fancy-pants university in Germany, right? And then he joined the physics department at the University of California, Berkeley, in 1927. Why does Berkeley look exactly like San Francisco did in the World's Fair in 1915? I have no idea, and maybe that is going to be a video for the future. But that's interesting because they're literally only 9 miles apart. So we need to figure out when those two things were both built. Now, it wasn't until 1942 Oppenheimer was recruited to work on the Manhattan Project because things were just starting to ramp up over in Germany with the war. Here's where my theory kind of takes off, because from 1942 to 1945, they didn't do anything. Oppenheimer built a town, it looks like, where they did some research, but it looked like nothing got done. They had one project called the Thin Man in 1944 that they had been working on that they scrapped because it didn't work. And then all of a sudden in 1945, they have it. They have the bomb. They finally figured it out. And it's called the Trinity, okay? If you look up what the definition of the Trinity is, it comes from Latin trinus, meaning threefold. It's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. I think that Oppenheimer found out that you couldn't make the nuclear bomb, and they forced him to play ball. I think that they worked for 3 years, couldn't come up with anything, and he told them, like, we can't do it. It's impossible. It's not possible. Like I've been saying over and over, it's not possible. And they said, we're going to do it anyway. We're going to drop a bomb. It's not going to be nuclear. And you're going to play ball. You're going to say that you did it. You invented it, this and that. And he didn't want to take credit for it. But they forced him to anyway. That's what I think. And then they made him look terrible, too. Made him look like a womanizer, made him look like a horrible guy, made him look like this and that. I bet you he wasn't even a bad guy. Or he was in on the whole thing, because they say that in November 1945, he soon found that his heart was no longer in teaching, so he accepted an offer from the Louis Strauss to take up the directorship of the Institute of Advanced Study in Princeton, New Jersey, where he got to live on a giant 17th century manor with a cook and groundskeeper, surrounded by 265 acres of woodlands, and he collected European furniture and French post-impressionist and Favrist artworks. His favorite art collection included all sorts of people I can't pronounce, including Picasso's and Rembrandt. So give me a break. Sounds like a setup to me. That's just a wild and crazy conspiracy. I'm just having fun, TikTok. Don't worry. Just having fun. This is just for entertainment. And I'm going to bed. Good night, everyone.